Heart of the Lotus, it actually says on the Warframe website. But the Valentine's Day event has just gone live. I actually came out of a sortie and went over here and was looking in the market when I saw that thing that was up there when I went in. And I came in and had a look and it was, ooh, there's a new glyph pack here. What's this all about? I'll search for the Heart Arrow by just searching for Arrow. Oh, most of this is on sale. Everything bow related seems to be on sale, which is pretty nice. But there is the Valentine's Day item, which you have to put it into your gear. Then you use it once at the beginning of a mission. For the rest of that mission, you will be shooting heart-shaped arrows, kind of like Cupid would. I was going to say Ivara because Ivara's holding it there. But weirdly, I searched for the Valentine's Day stuff, and just by searching Val, it's not there. There is supposed to be the Valentine's Day colour palette, which hasn't shown up. But this is not the only thing to come from this. If I quickly run down here, I can show you what I mean by the colour palette, because I've had it for like 4 years. That's right, natural Frost Prime, because people kept complaining about the skin and I just thought it was easier to take it off. Valentine's Day colour palette, which means you can turn your frames pink. And this has some pinks that aren't available on other stuff, and reds and dirty reds. This colour palette, of course, doesn't seem to be showing up in the marketplace for some reason. I am not really sure why, but again, this isn't really the big thing about this. They have returned the Acolytes, and the funny thing is, this afternoon I was actually talking to somebody in Alliance chat about selling a mod from these before they come back, because the value of it is going to go through the floor. And then they've just turned up. I didn't know they were coming, they've just turned up. There should be 5 of these guys in total, and until their location is found, you can't really do the mission, but I still say by clicking on it, it should at least take you to the planet that they are suspected to be on. And then the community at large have to actually find them before we can actually go and do the mission where they are to take them out, because obviously the 100% health has to go down. Quickly reading through the actual forum stuff for this, and these guys are only going to be here until the 14th, which is Tuesday. Yes, I'm sorry, I had to quickly think about that. So they're only here for the weekend. Now, ignoring Shadow Stalker and Stalker, Angust will drop Blood Rush, no count, yes. Blood Count, which is a fairly decent mod, as is some of the other stuff. Malice also drops, I think it was targeting some subsystems is the one I used the most. I cannot remember what Narrow Barrel does, but this is the Frost one. I would love that helmet for my Frost, or the skin for the... That is Frost Prime, actually, from the pattern on the back. You'd think I'd thought that one through. That was just completely coincidental. Then, of course, there is Mania, who will bring Weeping Wounds, which is fairly useful because it's the status one, and that's the most useful one, at least that I use. Some of these are actually a lot more useful. Then there are the 2 that people will go after. Torment has Blood Rush, which weirdly I got from doing a spy on Lure. I didn't know it was there. I was told that wasn't there. Hydraulic Crosshairs, Laser Sight, and Argon Scope. Torment is the one that goes down the quickest because they have the best mods. But at the moment, the most expensive mod belongs to Violence. Bladed Rounds, Shrapnel Bullets, fairly decent mods. Maiming Strike, I was watching people trying to buy it for 1,000 platinum. Well, sadly, this event will should pretty much half the price of that. So if you had one, you probably should have sold it before now, because now that people know he's coming back, I really doubt they're going to pay that much. The big question for the whole Acolyte weekend, though, is whether this guy will actually show his face finally. Misery was of course the boss for the original Acolyte event, and once you'd found, located and taken out the other 5, you had to do a mission with him, and it was a defense mission every 5 or 10 waves. No, I think it was every 5 waves. He would come and he drops everything. Not all at once, he has a chance of dropping everything. I think he actually dropped 2 mods at once, and was actually fairly fun to take out, because with him being Excalibur, he summoned Angust, Malice, Mania, Torment, and Violence. But unlike last time he came, I really doubt he's actually going to turn up. I think it's Torment and Violence that are going to be the 2. Violence more than anything else with the Maiming Strike. But Torment, considering that every one of Torment's drops are fairly useful, they're going to be the 2 that people go after. Which usually leaves Angust, sadly, still there for a long time. And usually Mania does go down fairly quickly. Malice also hangs around for a bit, because their mods aren't as needed as the other ones are. But again, this will run until the 14th, but weirdly, the event itself, the discounted parts, discounted bows, and it's actually bows, crossbows, and arrows, which is why when I just searched for arrow, it came up with most of the things on sale. That will run until the 17th at 2 PM ET. As for the Acolytes, that will run until the 14th. Hopefully quicker, because they should go to... Oh, yep, I'm gonna go do that now. Don't need to. I need to take out Torment, kind of like everybody else, and Violence, but I'm still going to take out Angust because it's still quite fun. Actually, taking another look at the notes for this on the Warframe website, the colour palette's not supposed to come back. They just used the artwork with the colour palette in it for some reason. So even though the colour palette is in the artwork there, in the description and everything else on that page, it's not. It's the Glyphs, the Arrow Skin, and the thing on sale, as well as, of course, the Acolytes returning. I probably should do something about that pink thing on Frost's neck as well. Not going to. Probably should.